Alright, this evening I'm going to attempt to install this push-in cage to reintroduce my new queen to the hive. They were not so excited to accept her the first time when she was just in her regular queen cage, so hopefully this will give them more of a reason to accept her. So I'm gonna get things going here. Also, this is something I kind of had to throw together. I didn't have the right hardware cloth. This is 1/4 inch right here. It's supposed to be smaller because the bees can go right through that. So I actually had some old window screen that I fashioned around it, and hopefully that'll keep them out, but it'll still allow enough room for some of the bees to bring the queen water or food or tend to her a little bit. But hopefully once she's in here and she's actually laying on the comb, they'll want to help her because they'll accept her as the queen. Alright, there's the new hive. I came up here last night to try to do this. It was getting a little dark and they were not too happy to have me up here. I wasn't using any smoke or anything, and I got a sting, so this time I figured I'd have the smoke ready and do my best not to get stung. And we just might do an inspection on this big hive, depending on how easy this cage goes in. If not, I'll probably do one this weekend. So if you saw the last video that I made, the last live broadcast, I had the new queen. I added her into this hive, and everything was fine. They were chewing away the candy in the candy plug, and they chewed it away in about a day and a half or 2 days. And I went back on Friday evening to see if she had gotten out, and she had. So I pulled a couple frames to see where she was, and she was getting chased around the frames by the other bees, and then occasionally they would pin her down and start balling her, and essentially they were reacting to her as an intruder, and they'll ball to generate heat and kill her with heat. So luckily enough, I was able to take her old cage and get her quickly back into it, and she's been in that cage actually until today. So for almost a whole week, while I've been trying to get this cage ready and trying to dodge some of the rain we've had this week. So here we go. not a whole lot of activity on the front of this hive. I don't know if it's just because it rained today and they decided to just take the day off and stay inside or what, but I'm not too worried about it. Once we open it up, we'll see if there's really a reason to be nervous about anything. So something else that I did since the last broadcast was cut a hole in the top of this so that I can actually take a mason jar as a feeder and plug it in right there. I have another piece right here that kind of holds it up off the frames a little bit so that the bees can actually get up under it and get to all of the holes in the lid. Let's see. So, if I can angle this the right way, we're just going to flip that. So there's the queen cage. I need to see if she's still alive in there. Hopefully she is. She was alive yesterday when I looked. And we're going to get her into this other queen cage and see how that goes. This is all honey or sugar water, probably mostly sugar water, but those are their stores right there. Set that one to the side. We got the brood pattern is getting more and more spotty, which means that there's more and more bees emerging. If I can get a good handle here, I can actually point out a bee right there. That bee is eating its way out right now. Just above it, there's another bee that's cleaning out its cell. And these little really furry tan ones, the lighter colored bees, those are the new ones. They're kind of, they got matted fur, and it's definitely clear to see which ones are new and which ones are the old ones. But this might be a good side to put her in because there's plenty of open cells for her to lay eggs in, as well as emerging brood. That the brood that emerges inside her cage, they've never known a queen, so they will automatically accept her. And the more she's laying, hopefully the more the rest of the colony will accept her too. So here's, check her real quick. And look inside there. I don't know if you can see, but there's definitely a little something moving around in there, which that's good to see. So for the moment, I'm just going to put her back. I'll check the other frame to see if it has any better place for this cage. Again, there's lots of new bees on this one. Which all these new bees that have emerged in the last week, they should be loving this queen that we have in here. Well, this is interesting. I didn't see this last time. This may be another queen cell right here. It's kind of looks like it's got a peanut shell texture to it. Usually they're hanging down a little bit further, but it looks like they have, that's going to be queen cell number 6 to cut out of here. Come on. So, I'll just cut into this a little bit. Sure enough, that was definitely another queen cell. Let's see, I'm gonna check this one real good again. Just to make sure we don't have any more. Looks pretty clear. I don't see anything else. They would be putting them along the bottom, or they would be putting them kind of in the center or up along the top here. And I don't see any more. Yeah, I think we're gonna put the queen cage in the other frame. So it's kind of a small queen cell, so I was surprised to see it was like capped and everything. I'm definitely seeing some royal jelly inside, but I don't quite see a larva. Huh. I'll have to take that inside and look a little closer. Okay, so we've gotten a lot of the bees off of this one. There's still some on here, but I'm gonna work around them as best as I can. Thinking that maybe I'm gonna put her, let's see, maybe I'm gonna put it right about here. We'll press it in and we'll see how it goes. So there she is. She's still moving around in there. She's ready to be laying, I'm sure. I know it's getting dark out here, so I need to do this quick. So I think we're going to do it right in the middle there. I feel like I need to take the gloves off to do this. I know you don't like it. All right. No bees under there. I'm gonna press her right into there. Oh, get back, sweetie. She is so ready to get out of this little cage. All right, she's in there. I'm gonna gently press this in. Okay, I think that's gonna do it. So, I don't know how well we're gonna see her. Let's see if I have. No, I don't think I can brighten this up. Well, she's hanging out in there. She's going right across. Hopefully some of that brood will start emerging around her, and she'll also start going into all of the open cells and start laying some eggs. The brood pheromone is supposed to help them get reacquainted with her much easier. So, turn this back around. Come on. All right. So, this is where it would be nice to have the gloves back on just so I don't have to worry about it. But We don't have to. So this, it's got the cage on it. I want to put it in and then slide it against the other one. I don't want to slide it along the other one, just because I don't want to injure any bees on the other side. So I'll push them up nice and tight. This one I can just slide back in. See, they land on you, but let's see if she stings me. I don't think she's going to. They are definitely, I think I've outstayed my welcome, so we'll get this together as best as we can. So when I put the first queen cage in there, I didn't have room for all 5 frames, so I needed to bank one somewhere. So that's, I put this one actually in the top of this other hive. Just brushing off all the other hives' bees into their own hive. But that one, all the dark area, they got pollen. So, just gonna put this back in. So, the nuke has a new queen cage, and we should be set. So what I've been doing with this extra piece, since I didn't have a cap or anything to put over this, when I don't have a bottle there, it's just wide enough to cover the hole. So I just put it on and I slide it up, and that keeps the rain out the last 2 days. And actually, I'll show you this other hive, the top of the hive. I have an empty box here where I have 2, they're called entrance feeders, but I've been using them inside the hive up here. And this box is just to give the space for those feeders to be inside the hive. I had that other frame right along here just to bank it until we were ready for it. Hopefully I haven't encouraged them to start building comb in this box. I don't think they will, but we'll see how it goes. And that's it. It's gotten a little too dark to go into the other hive, but yeah, we should be good. Thanks for watching.